Hey guys! Welcome back to another video. Today, we're ranking every Thorpe Park ride in a tier list. I've been thinking about doing this for a while, and it's happening. Some of these opinions may be controversial to some of the theme park enthusiasts who have rode these, but once again, it's my opinion, don't take it seriously. Anyways, let's begin. First up, we have High Striker. It's a junior drop tower by Zamperla. This ride is great for the kids as it doesn't go too high or too fast. However, if you're a thrill seeker like me, it won't be that thrilling cause you have Detonator and Hurricane Condor. I do remember, though, as a kid, I really enjoyed it when it was Lumber Jump. If I am being completely honest, I'm gonna put High Striker in C. Next up is Saw, the ride. This ride is manufactured by Gerstlauer. The layout on this ride is fun, especially the sudden drop indoors and the sudden drop after the mid-course. However, what really ruins the ride is how rough it is. Every time I've rode Saw, my head is always bouncing and shaking around a lot. The good news is that if you put and keep your head forward, you won't get the head banging you always get when you keep your head back. Something I gotta mention is the airtime though. You get ejector airtime on that hill before the ride photo camera. Anyways, with the roughness being the downside but the layout being fun, this is going in B. Ooh! We've got Detonator. This is a Fabry drop tower in Big Easy Boulevard. The hang time you get when you drop is phenomenal, which really adds to the experience. This is also a smooth ride. I see people on Hurricane Condor bouncing around a bit, but that's probably because of its height. Anyways, there's not much more to say about Detonator, except its greatness. This is going in A. Rumble Rapids now. This one is made by Intamin. This ride can still get you wet, especially the wave machine before you go under the bridge. That literally made my shoes get soaked, but apart from that you don't get too wet on it anymore. I think it needs some water effects like a water arch you see on the Gruffalo at Chessington. An honorable mention about the ride though. I got evacuated in August 2021 just before the lift to the station, which was an interesting experience. Still though, I guess it's still a good ride. I'm gonna put it in B. Never been on Walking Dead. Rush. It's a S&S scream and swing. This ride provides epic airtime, to be honest, especially since one time the lap bar was a bit loose, which added to the experience a lot. The only downside is that it's really short, but that doesn't take away from how epic the airtime is. So I'm gonna put this in A. Ugh. Depth charge. The water slide you wait 50 minutes for. I mean, it's fun, but it's not worth the wait. This is going in D. Well, we have another big ride. The Swarm is a B&M wing coaster, the first in the UK. This ride is epic, from the first drop to the final barrel roll. If you ride this at the front, you get amazing hang time when you're over the lift. At the back, you get whipped over. This ride is also really smooth. The only downside is that on occasions the restraint can go into me a little, which kinda hurts, but not as much as the big one. This ride is still epic either way, going in S. OMG, it's Mr. Monkey's Banana Ride. You can never get enough of it, it's going in A. But now honestly, it's a great ride for the families. You still get some airtime at the back. This ride is gonna go in B, still a fun ride. Big Easy Bumpers now. This is a Dodgems ride. This is great fun for everyone, but I haven't been on it in ages. I don't know why, maybe because whenever someone crashed into me, my back head hurt as it slammed onto the seat. Apart from that though, still a fairly fun ride. It's going into C. OMG, it's Samurai. Samurai is a Mondial top scan. This ride is really whippy and fun, not for the faint of hearts though, cause it flips you upside down a hell of a lot of times. The outer seats are always the best though, as you get whipped around those corners and go the highest. Overall, really fun ride that is. It's going in a double tea party now. This is a really fun teacup ride. I remember getting spun around a ton and literally falling onto the other seat, which is why I like this. There's not much else to say about them, so it's going in B. Quantum now. This is a Fairy Magic carpet. I really love this ride, mainly because at the back row you always get whipped around a lot. You always gotta ride Quantum when you go. Quantum is gonna go in A. Zodiac now. This is a Huss Enterprise ride. This ride is cool for the families, but it pulls a lot of G-forces to be honest. Overall, however, it's a pretty good ride. B it is. I think we all know where Hyperia is going. It's literally the best roller coaster I've been on, cause of its height, speed, and weightlessness. It's going above S. Tidal Wave. It's a drop in a splash, pretty much the wettest ride in the UK. This ride ain't good if it's cold, but in summer it's a great way to cool, especially during heat waves. However, as it's Britain and our main weather is rain, it's gonna be a bit worse cause you're gonna get too wet. So I'm gonna put this in D. Stealth is an Intamin hydraulic launch coaster. This ride is epic, from the launch to the brake run. I nearly got a rollback once, as it went slow over the top hat. Even though it's really short, the adrenaline is so good. I'm gonna put it in S. Flying Fish is a Mack Rides powered coaster. This is great for the families and still a fun ride for me, even if it's became tamer due to the big rides. It will go in C for now. Never been on Ghost Train. Vortex is a KMG afterburner. And oh my, this ride is actually insane. You get so many airtime moments when you're at the top, especially since you slightly invert. This is gonna go in A. I don't like Storm Surge because you always have to put your feet in a puddle, which is a pain if you don't have waterproof shoes, and you have to wait an hour for it as well. I'm gonna put Storm Surge in E. Great for families, but not when you literally have to sit in a puddle. Colossus is an Intamin 10 looper coaster. Colossus is actually really fun, heck, it's actually running better, especially at the front. Every time I go to Thorpe, I do Colossus. The ride is much smoother than it was, and the barrel rolls are really fun. I do still recommend not riding even numbered rows, as they're the wheel seats. Colossus is going in S. And finally, Nemesis Inferno. This is a B&M invert coaster. I highly recommend this ride as it's smooth and so whippy. It's always on a really long wait, however, even though it's always a really long wait, I always do it. It's such a fun ride. It deserves to go in S. And there you guys have it. This is my Thorpe Park tier list. If there's some you disagree with, make sure to leave it in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.